Czy masz odwagę powiedzieć żonom? Dziś stałem tam, gdzie stało domo.
As you've seen on a photo in the start of the video, there are two hair clippers made by Remington. First is my old one which I used, HC4300, and the second one is the newer version, Remington HC4300. And what's the difference? The first one was one of the best clippers with a really wide, which is really wide. That width is 2 inches. That is exactly 2 inches, and it's really wide. It's first clipper with so wide, which is so wide, and it's great because you can clean it under the water, so it's completely clean, and you can use up to 40 minutes on a battery, and charging time is also really nice, about 3 hours. It uses a 4.5 volt charger with 1.5 ampere. 4.5 volt, 1.5 ampere, and it makes the job. It's not USB compatible, but it has separate charger, really small charger, so it's great. And you have many add-ons, so you can charge the 1/16 inch and wider, so up to 1 inch. So from 1/16 up to full 1 inch wide. That's great. I use the smallest 1/16 inch, so this in the meters is 1.5 millimeter. And I've decided to buy a new one, because when you use a hard clipper, after a few years the battery is dead. And usually when I use it every week or every 2 weeks, once. So it's 4 times a month, twice a month. Usually is every Sunday. I use it to cut my hair. So the battery is charging. Usually after a few years it's dead. So I was looking for a new one. I was looking first for a battery, so maybe I will be able to buy the knives to a hair clipper and the battery. The problem is that there was no battery available, so I had to use maybe third-party batteries. So I removed the original one. I've made a measure. I've checked it, and maybe it will be possible to buy from a third-party store just a battery. Unfortunately, there was no such battery to the hair clipper, so I've decided to buy a new one. And now we need to be very careful when you buy any device from Remington, because there are many fake clippers, fake devices, fakes, a lot of fakes made in China. They have even a copy of a hair clipper HC4300, which doesn't use original charger, but it uses USB cable for charging. Of course, they don't have a Remington logo on it, but it looks almost exactly like Remington HC4300. So be careful. I'm not saying that copy of that is bad. Because from some people it can be a really good idea to have this type of device which uses USB charging. It's a nice thing, but it's not an original one. So probably there'll be no quality of an original Remington. Now I've decided to buy the newest version, 4300. What's the difference? Is it bigger? No. But it has a bigger battery. The battery you can use for cutting your hair for up to 70 minutes. Almost twice as a previous version. 4250 was 40 minutes, now there's 70 minutes. That's a great thing. The same charger, the same connector, and the other thing is that you can use it on a battery, but if it is necessary, you can connect a cable and cut your hair on a cable. It will be even faster to cut your hair using a cable, so that's great. And the last thing is that there's also it is possible to wash it under the water, but there is a special place where the water will leak out. So specially designed to remove that dirty water from inside to outside using a special place. So that's great. It's also very comfortable to use it in the hand, because in HC4300 you have the button on the top to turn on and turn off. In 4300 there's a switch at the end, on off. So it's really nice, and there's a LED indicator in a blue color. When it blinks, it means it's charging. When it's permanently on, it means this is fully charged. Great thing, and everything works the same great as the previous version. So I'm really happy with that Remington hair clipper HC4300.
Ty co kobiety chciałbyś zniewolić, pozbawić chciałbyś niewolnej woli. Rządzie biskupie, do was to mówię, wstydzi się was dziś kraj. Nie płaczcie siostry,